Bruh, go and get your ass on. I already told you I don't want to holler at you, bitch. Get your ass off my grass, so you fucking my grass up.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine if you are new here. If you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So earlier in my career, I worked in child welfare with the focus on truancy. For those who do not know, I don't know, depending upon the state that you're in, but in the state of Pennsylvania, it is a child welfare issue. It is considered child abuse or neglect to not send your children to school, right? So the child is missing school. Most of the time, child missing school means that there's more problems in the home, which is why it's a child welfare issue, right? So having to go into homes was very risky. It was a very risky job because obviously people think that you're automatically trying to take their kids from them. That is and I get why people believe that, but honestly, most of the times people are not trying to take your kids. But there is a report and it has to be investigated, right? And I'm gonna just say it. And I'm not saying it my experience. I'm not saying this is universal, but my experience, my worst clients were the Black women. Horrible, defensive, nasty, aggressive. They were the worst. And what I didn't realize in the moment working there, I realized after, especially talking to my husband about it. I was younger, attractive, and it was almost like that whole threatening feeling, right? Like they were threatened by you. They were also younger as well, so they kind of felt like you think you better than me. All of the things, baby, it was tough. But again, not saying that means there aren't people of other backgrounds and races that are aggressive, nasty, mean. But I'm just saying from my experience, 9 times out of 10, it was a nasty Black woman ready to curse me out and chop my head off. I want to share this video for y'all of this woman being just, again, that whole nasty, aggressive, just making people's jobs hard. And then, of course, always playing a victim when it don't go their way. Here's a clip. Let's come back and talk about it.
Wherever you at my house for, you can go ahead and leave.
Don't do me like that. Let
I'm
me tell
doing
you
like
what
that.
it's about.
I don't care what it's about. Have a nice day.
I mean, I ain't gotta come in, but can I at least tell you what it's about?
I don't care to talk to you. Have a nice day.
You gonna make me have to call the police, and I don't want to.
That's fine, ma'am. Call whoever you want to call. I don't have to open my door for y'all. I'm standing in the door and look at them too. You can sit in your car and call them.
Don't do that. Like
Man,
it's just the investigation.
I'm done.
If it's not true, I'm getting in my car and I'm leaving.
I'm done talking to you.
Cause they're not gonna let us stop. I don't even
Have a nice day, ma'am. I'm done talking to you. Call whoever you need to call now.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bruh, go and get your ass on. I already told you I don't want to holler at you, bitch. Get your ass off my grass, so you fucking my grass up. Get your ass out. Get your dumb ass on, bitch. Stop all that crying. Bitch, start the music up on them hoes. They need to come back. I want to play some more. Oh, they're leaving. They're leaving. I wanted to play some more. Damn, now FedEx pulling up to my house.
So again, a very brief clip. And it's like, why make stuff so much harder? This woman got a bunch of kids. She pregnant again. She's one of them, I don't know, influencers, whatever. And trying to put people on just in her caption or the comments that you don't have to let them in your house without get them to get a court order. It's just like, why are we trying to push and fight to make things worse, create a big scene, especially When if you were doing things the right way, and a lot of these people, I know that, and unfortunately in a lot of communities, people call CPS on other people when they're mad, which I hate. It's the worst thing to possibly do to somebody, try to get their kids taken away from them out of revenge. But there's a lot of times where some of these kids, they do need to be removed. You do need to be investigated. There needs to be services in your home because it's too much going on. The woman was kind. She was trying to be nice. And you're like, nope, I don't care. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Call the police. Like, it's like, why do we always want to make things worse? And then the police show up, and then now it's racism. They trying to take your kids. They don't like you. It's like, but this could have been avoided. You know how many times a lot of these women, because they're so aggressive and they're so nasty that they're not listening, that you're making it worse for yourself. I'm not here to cause problems, but if you stop thinking that somebody's out to get you and they're really trying to help you, or if you were actually being a good mother, how about that? If you were being a good parent, if you weren't involved in certain mess, we wouldn't even be at your front door. We wouldn't be at your front door. I promise y'all, I had a family that I work with. When I say they wore me out, and it was a crazy case, a bunch of kids, a bunch of daddies. The mom was like, at that time, I don't know, she probably was like 25 with like 7-8 kids, like insane. And had the nastiest attitude. And again, like I said, I didn't realize it, but it would be so much like, you're mad at me. Like, I am, like, you know me from back in the day, and I personally am coming after you like we've been girlfriends or something. Like, I went behind your back, but it was, I think, that envy and jealousy of like, damn, I wish I was in your position. I wish my life might have been different. And I always tried to talk to her, and it would be like sometime when we were good and she wasn't getting high and she was in a better headspace, we can have like some real conversation of like, I'm trying to support you, I want to help you get your kids. But then it would flip so bad. So it would just be this nasty demeanor. So almost as like they couldn't believe that, because they couldn't, as black people, that the black women specifically, they couldn't believe that as a black woman that you be at my door trying to take my kids. You should know how they feel about us. It's like, who? This ain't a race thing, sweetie. This is about your kids. They talking about the white man sent you here. It's crazy. Again, making it worse, and again, trying to put up a fight. I'll never forget this story, and I'm going to just say this before I end this video. There was a case I had. Another black mom who was just entitled, and she going to do whatever she want to do, and it's like, I don't want to do this. Please, take the services that we trying to offer. Just services. We'll close the case. It don't got to be, nothing got to be followed on. Take the services. They report is good, and y'all could be good, you and your kids. In her mind, she was going to prove a point to us. So what does she do? I'm not sending my kids to school. I'm going to do what I want to do. Because I got to work, and I got to do this. And now we got to go to court because I'm trying. And I promise y'all, I ain't never seen something that was so sad from that first conversation. I remember it, to watching her kids get adopted. 2 little girls 2 years later. All because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. You thought you was going to show me who was the boss, when the court is now involved. And your kids, and she never got it together. It was still that I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm getting a lawyer. Never complying. And your kids are adopted, rights terminated. They are no longer your children. All because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. And then you hate me. And then you're mad at us because we took your kids. No. You didn't want to cooperate. But again, stop creating these problems so that nobody got to come to your door about your kids. But I just wanted to share this joke because this was very, I don't know, it was low-key triggering for me. Because I'm like, those days were rough. And again, I'm not saying this is a universal thing that is only the black women. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm saying from my experience, I dealt with some pretty rough women. And they was black. And I was very naive. So I didn't even take it to what like as a black thing. I just think back to that time of my life and my career, which taught me a lot. It really, toughened me up, thickened my skin a little bit when I got into the school system. But baby, it was just like, it was so sad to see these kids suffer, to see the parents just kind of think they could do whatever they want to do. And so let me know your thoughts though. If you have any experience with this, let me know in the comments. Drop it down below. Like the video, of course, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.